Dr. Gareth here again. Today we're going to be talking about pre-season nutrition. I had an athletics coach come to me the other day and he asked me what advice I could give for his athletes. And so that's what this blog here is today really. So we're going to look at two things. We're going to look at the things you're going to want to be reducing or cutting out of your diet, and we're going to look at the things you're going to want to add in. So let's start with the things you want to minimize or cut out of your diet. So there's two things there. There's sugar, refined sugar, and there is processed foods. Now, as far as refined sugar goes, you're looking at things like fizzy drinks, lollies, bread, pretty much things that are not healthy sugars. So that does not include fruit. Fruit is a healthy source of sugar. So you want to be minimizing or cutting these things out because they will decrease your body's ability to perform. The second thing you want to be minimizing or cutting out completely is processed foods. Now this is really simple to do. When you're in the supermarket, you want to be looking at the packet or the can, and you want to look at the label and see what is actually inside it. Now, if there are numbers, if there are colors, or if there are really long words that you can't really pronounce, then you're going to want to be minimizing or eliminating those things. And sometimes it means you may need to just pick the best out of the 3 different brands there are. So that's the thing. Those are the things you want to be minimizing or cutting out. The things that you want to be making sure you are eating and adding into your diet are on 3 categories. You've got your carbohydrates, you've got your fats, and you've got your protein. Now you ideally want to have all 3 every single meal. So as far as carbohydrates go, you want to have lots of vegetables, lots of different coloured vegetables, and you also want to have lots of green vegetables. You also want to have some form of starchy carbohydrate with some of your meals. So things like short grain brown rice and kumara are fantastic starchy carbohydrates that you can add into your meal. The second thing you want to look at is fat. Fat is good for you, contrary to what marketing has told us. And the 2 types of fat that I'm going to mention now, one is your omega-3s, which are essentially called essential fatty acids, because you cannot make them in your body. You need to get them outside. Now, the best sources for that are getting fish into your diet, having eggs, or free-ranged eggs, and you can also get them in nuts and seeds and things like that. Now, you may also need to go and get a supplement to do that. Now, if you're going to get a supplement, I recommend going to a health food store or your local naturopath or chiropractor or something like that to get them, because they're going to be better quality, and it's quality over quantity in this case. The other type of fat that you really want is you want animal fat. Now, animal fat can be everything from the fat on your steak, your chops, your chicken, or it could be just from something like butter. Having butter on your vegetables or in your oats are really is a really good thing to have inside your body. It's really good. It's really good fuel, and there's all sorts of nutrients in there that you want. The final thing is protein. Now, protein, everyone needs different amounts of protein, but as an athlete, you're going to want to have a lot more because you're going to do a lot of activities that are breaking down muscle. So you want, ideally you want to be aiming for somewhere between 1.5 grams to 2.5 grams of protein per kilogram of weight. So if you weighed about 100 kilograms and you were looking at building strength, power and muscle mass, lean muscle mass, you're going to be wanting to have somewhere around 200 grams of protein every day. And that can come from all sorts of sources, everything from protein powders to food. I always recommend food over protein powders, but stuck, then go and pick a quality one. And again, you're better off spending a little bit more money on it rather than buying the cheap stuff, because it's probably not going to be that good for you. So that's it in a nutshell. My biggest piece of advice is to take some action today. Take it as soon as possible. Because if you start eating like an athlete the week of your competition or the day of your competition, it's too late. You need to be doing this well in advance. And if you incorporate it as a lifestyle choice, you won't recognize yourself in the coming months and years. I know this because over 10 to 15 years ago, I used to eat really unhealthily, and I was chubby, I was unfit, I was unhealthy, I was getting injured all the time, and after many years and partly due to eating like this, I am healthier, I'm leaner, stronger, and I'm just happier in general. So, thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't already, go to my website and check it out. Check the website out, sign up for the blog, and go to our Facebook page and like us on Facebook, and please send me your comments and send me your questions, because I love hearing from you.